Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to another Smite commentary. And for today we'll play one of those gods that is usually under the radar, except for when you're playing Conquest. It is going to be the Osiris, one of those gods that is interesting. He can be pretty good, but he is not the most easy god to play depending on where you're playing him and what you're against. He can be very tanky, which is good. He can also get destroyed, which isn't as good. Which makes sense. Let's see what we want to build this game. Oh, nice. We have two guardians, so that means that I'm not forced into an aura item. Usually, you want to get an aura item if you are the only guardian or warrior. Make sure that you have the sovereignty and the heartward will help out a lot. When it's a healer comp, heartward usually is enough, but this time the opponents do have 3 physical, so having that sovereignty will definitely help out a bunch. Okay, I'll go for the boots instead, power boots. I like to go for power boots when I get the opportunity as the Osiris, because your 2 actually does a good amount of damage. And it can definitely help with poking the enemy. It won't be as effective since they do have that healer Terra, and of course have the Cupid. But yeah, I still wanted to go for it. It also allows me to just juke out more abilities and able to hit my 1 already. The cooldown on the 1 is pretty low, so I can use it pretty effectively to poke them a little bit. You can see in a Nike it takes almost the same amount of damage as I do. Cap goes for the aggression, has the ultimate. Nice double ultimate. Blink in by our Sylvanas with a nice ultimate, but they regen immediately with their medis. So it looks like it's kind of a stalemate. Nobody died though, so that's good. Actually missed that slow, that's pretty bad. I do have my passive now, so I can't really be body blocked. Can also just walk through the pillar if I want to, or the wall by the Terra, which is pretty good. Can help you out in a stick situation. And if I am inside the wall, I don't think I can get stunned by the Terra too. Not sure though. So far though, nobody really dying yet. I'm just going to slap them as much as I can. Try to poke them down. Well, he's pretty poked, which is good. My ultimate will be pretty useful though, since it's a healer comp. But it's not burst healing anyway, so... I mean, the ultimate will be more effective against burst heal, because if you time it correctly, you can deny it completely. The tick from the Terra is still pretty good. Let's go for the ultimate. Got 2 of them, and he won't get any healing. He used his leap already, so he will fall down, and that will be first blood for us. Not bad. So I jumped in, tried to hit 4 of them, only hit 2, which makes sense. I mean, if you can hit 4 enemies with your ultimate... Oh, I missed. That would have been a kill. That's unfortunate. But yeah, if you can hit 4 men with your ultimate as Osiris, then they grouped up way too much. I got nothing else for that. Let's poke down Cupid a little bit more. I will go for the Frostbound, as you probably could already tell. I can also go for the... I always forget the name of it. The Runeforged Hammer. It's not that bad on him because he does have the slow on his 1. He can increase the duration with his 2 if he has the 1 applied. He has the stun on his 3, he has the root on his ultimate. So there are a couple of abilities that he can use it for. Also we have other CCs in our team that can definitely help out with that. But I like Frostbound a little bit better. Allows me to stick to the opponents very, very well. See if we can body block a little bit. I can take more damage than the Medusa can. A little bit safer than she is. Since I am naturally a little bit more bulky, as well as I have additional HP. It's not a lot, but it can help out. I don't want the Medusa to be vulnerable on her own. Not if I have anything to say about it though. Decent damage, decent slow. I'll take a little bit too much damage for the liking. But we do have the heal from the Sylvana, so I guess it's fine. Although it doesn't heal too much yet. Let's see if we can stun the Nike. Nice gap shield. Save our Medusa. Ultimate bit of the mark. It sucks. I can chase her down though. Although it's not going to be enough. Staying to the wall so I don't hit the hard bomb onto our Medusa. Looks like the fight is kind of washing out with the Thanatos being picked up. But that's so low. That's so unfortunate. Because they are just back to full again. Their healing is way better than ours, since they also have the Cupid. Looks like he has used his jump. That's a bad choice, buddy. I'll just continue to hit you. I only wish I had my abilities up. Unfortunate. If though he went aggressive there, I could have hit him with my 2. So good thing for him that he didn't. Fortunately, the Sylvanas didn't hit his ultimate on OE. Would have been kill guaranteed. But that's fine. Completely fine. I have my Frostbound. Would have liked the tier 2 on my breastplate to be finished, but I don't have enough gold to do that. I'll have to wait a little bit too long. About... I can try to go for it. Let's just wait. It's like 12 seconds. It's not something that I'd like to do. 50 gold is a little bit... depends on what you get from it. I get a good amount of mana regen from it and a little bit more protections. And just mana in general, which is not bad. But since I have 3 physicals and the minions and towers are doing a good amount of damage onto me, getting more physical protection will help me out in the long run a lot. So I figured why not wait a little bit, get that additional protection online. The breastplate will be very useful. I can also go for the Height of the Nemean since they do have 2 basic attack oriented hunters. But I'm not really feeling like it. Looks like they committed a lot on our Sylvanas, which kind of makes sense since Sylvanas is pretty much our healer and also the most immobile god perhaps, because I do have increased movement speed with my 2 activated and I have my ultimate to escape. All the others have some form of escape. Thanatos probably the least likely one because it's only a slow immunity. And increased movement speed, it's not too bad to be honest. Let's slap her a little bit, slow her down. It's kind of a wait for our Sylvanas to get back. We don't really want to commit too much since they can heal up way better than we can. But I can still try to poke them out, slow them down, so they don't get as much healing. A Brawler's Beatstick wouldn't be too bad for me. But I don't want to go too little of defense. As Osiris, you really want to get some defense to get in the thick of things. Because you won't be able to do as much if you are just forced back completely. Or just take half your HP by going in for a second or 2. So I definitely need some protection, some additional HP. Even though we have the healer. Nice ultimate. Kind of waiting for someone to use... he waited very long for that dash. That's my bad. Pretty good play by the Hoyido. Keeping onto his... Wow, that healing. Keeping onto his dash or his escape for such a long time. That's not bad. That's actually a pretty good play. To be fair, even if I hit the ultimate, he could have just still went up and was gone. Tried to do as much as I could there. Slowing down the attack speed from the Hoyi with my basic attacks. And slowing him down with my 1. Wasn't enough though. Let's get rid of this pillar. That healing is pretty annoying. Nice pull. Nice pickup. Let's go for the Hoyi if we can. I do have my 3 up, so I will reduce that will reduce the damage I take. And he will fall down. Nice pickup. Sweet. Let's get rid of this pillar again. Get rid of the healing if you can. Sometimes they'll just place it so you can never get to it, which is probably your best bet. But if they place it definitely such a close range towards their tower line, just smack it. Get rid of it. Even if she pops it, it doesn't really matter too much if you're healthy enough. Let's see if we can go for it again. Get rid of that healing and go for the tower instead. Don't really want to focus on them too much. Although they are outside of their tower range for now. I'm dead. I didn't see the knocks, that was my bad. Should have paid a little bit more attention. But I'll have enough gold for my breastplate once I have respawned. So that will be very useful. A little kind of side note or just... what's it called? I don't know the English word for it. That's fine though. But yeah, 100 gold is 25 seconds of waiting. It's as simple as that. So if you need 100 gold, if you're left dead for 25 seconds, then you'll still be able to get it. It's 4 gold a second, so that's also how you can calculate it. But too much effort for exact numbers. Okay, let's head out. I think my next choice either is going to be more physical protection or maybe some magical protection as for the pestilence, since it will reduce their healing a bit. Can also go for Witchblade to reduce their healing, since the basic attacks will stack it up. But I don't think I'll have too many chances to really stack it up properly. So I'm not sure if it's the best option. Look at to poke them down, since the healer isn't here yet. Will be shortly though. So I guess it's fine. Aww. That delay. Delay onto the 2 denied the cast of it. Still hit them though, so I guess it's fine. A nice gap shield to prevent me from getting hit by that hard bomb from Cupid. Ultimate by the Sylvanas. Hit 2 of them. Nice ultimate by the Medusa. Actually stunned the Cupid and gets pulled by the Sylvanas. Bit out of range, but I can commit onto the Hou Yi. He will take a lot of damage. Using my abilities to cancel my basic attack chain, since the first 2 hits are a little bit... oh, I'm so dead. And a Cupid ultimate. Not sure why they committed that. Don't mind though, because it's actually pretty good for us, but... that route guaranteed my death anyway, so there was nothing really they could have done. But if they want to use Cupid ultimate for that, fine by me. But yeah, what I was trying to say, the first 2 basic attacks from Osiris are pretty fast. So if you hit your 1, or if you hit 2 basic attacks, hit your 1, 2 basic attacks, hit your 2 basic attacks, you'll get as much damage out as quickly as possible. But you won't have that AoE effect on your basic attack. So it kind of depends on what you're doing. If you're fighting a singular target and you're trying to stick to them, deal as much damage as possible, that's the way to go it. Otherwise you just hit 4 times and then use an ability, because you'll have those AoE basic attacks done. Actually, the attack chain was twice a single target and twice a AoE, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it 1 single target, 1 AoE? I forgot. I just don't play Osiris ever. It's not a god that I'll pick up on my own. That's why I mostly play him in Assault. There are rare occasions where I feel confident enough to pick him up, and then I'll do decent or somewhat decent with him, and then I'm like, okay, enough playing him. But he's pretty good. It looks like they use Shell. Didn't want to take as much damage from the ultimate as possible. I should have used that Shell way earlier to try and save the gap. That was my bad. I think I could have saved him if I did. Kinda sucks. It's my bad. We are able to just commit a little bit harder though, because I used it, but still. I was thinking about ulting in there, but I don't think I could have gotten a kill. Hou Yi pretty low. Ooh, that's actually... I don't think... Can Terra stun me? Ooh, nice. Hit the Cupid. Oh, that damage. That's my bad. A little bit too aggressive. Although that bounce was a bit unfortunate. Because he missed me completely and then hit the wall, and that one hit me. But yeah, what are you going to do about it? But yeah, what did I want to say? Not sure. Anyway, let's get a Wing Blade. It will probably be the best option here. The main reason is because this will allow me to walk out of Cupid ultimate or Hou Yi ultimate when that is used. Also, the Nike ultimate will be denied by it. Oh yeah, I remember what I was thinking about. The Terra 2. I'm not sure if it can stun me when I'm in my passive, when I can walk through walls, because it looked like I was in range of the area where I should have been stunned, but the wall went through me. So I'm not sure if that was because I was at the very edge of it, or just because of my passive completely. Not sure. Pretty interesting one though. Hit the Cupid. Will speed me up a little bit. Missing the Nike though, and she will stun me down. And I'll take a good amount of damage because I don't have any magical protection at all. That's unfortunate. I took so much unnecessary damage there. Nice gap ultimate though. Able to pick up that Cupid. That's some healing gone, which is pretty good. Let's use Meta here to try and save our Medusa. Looks like she will be able to survive. Sylvanas will be here shortly, so we can heal up a little bit with that. Dancer's taking a lot of damage though, and he... Nice gap shield. Saving his life once more. That heal didn't go towards the Thanatos though, who probably needed it most. Although I do understand why he went for it, since the the Medusa was in the front line as a Medusa, which is not best. Okay. Do have my shell still. Can use it. There are a couple of ultimates I'd rather use it on than anything else. If a lot of us are stuck in Hou Yi ultimate, then it's a good choice. Cupid ultimate, always a good choice. Or when they commit with, for instance, a Nox combo onto someone and the others follow up with a lot of ultimates. Or just straight up abilities. Can deter a good amount of damage. 30 protections, 5% damage mitigation. It's not bad. Having it upgraded is a lot better though. which I kind of want to look for too, but kind of depends on how much gold I have. Sometimes I'd rather get something else. Looks like only the Guardians are stuck in that Cupid ultimate, so I don't really want to go for that. I'm taking a lot of damage though, so I'm kind of forced to use my shell though, but I did take the ultimate from the Nox with it, so I guess it's not the worst. Did deter a lot of damage. I think I could have died if I didn't use it. I mean, 30 protections and 5% mitigation. Might not seem like a lot, but actually is a good amount. Okay, kind of a stalemate. The enemies are sitting in the tower a lot. They do have a couple of initiations. Kind of depends on if Nox hits a combo. Nice ultimate by the Medusa. Perfect counter to the Sylvanas getting hit by that combo. Not bad. I'm taking so much oh, that was very bad. I killed myself. Ugh. Oh, let's just get that item to prevent them from sitting in the tower the entire game. Emperor's Armor is a pretty good item. I like it a lot, the fact that they introduced it into the game. It allows you to deal with people sitting at the tower the entire game, which especially in Assault can be a huge deal. Looks like my team is farming them though. Hui very low, will still be alive. Gets picked up by the Thanatos, and the Cupid very low as well. Same for the Terra. They are ignoring the Terra for now though. One basic attack might be enough to finish it off, but looks like they will be able to pick her up. And Nike is the only one left alive. If they can pick her up quickly, then they will be able to get the tower. Well, I think they get at least the tower, maybe even the Phoenix, if they're quick enough. They have the Medusa with them, so they'll have a lot of damage. Same for the Thanatos. Nox 10 seconds left to go. Depends on if they have minions. I'm not sure if they have minions left. But I think we can get the Phoenix here. Nox on her own is not going to defend anything. She can just throw a 2 out to hit the minions, and then we can just get the Phoenix. I don't think she can defend on her own. I'm not even sure if she's going to try, because we already get that Phoenix. And that will be a huge, huge help for us. Not sure if I need that Emperor's Armor anymore though, since we already got the Phoenix. It's not that difficult to dive the Phoenix anymore. Where are my damage numbers? I see no damage numbers, but I see the health depleting, so I guess it's working. I still don't see any numbers. What is happening? Hello? Smite? Can I have some numbers, please? We actually can win this. I think we can end this. We have so much damage on the Titan. Use my shell to prolong our sustain, and only the 2 tanks are left. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Still don't know what happened to my numbers, but... Oh. There are my numbers. What? That was confusing. Wow, that was a very quick push. After we got the Phoenix, we were able to pick up a couple of them. And then only the 2 tanky targets were left alive, and they're not going to do anything against us. We can just tank the Titan for a bit, and we'll just win straight up. Okay, didn't expect that to go so quickly, but not going to complain about it. Looks like we were able to do a lot of damage, actually. 24k damage. I didn't expect that I did that much damage. Medusa still outdamaged us, but I guess it's completely fine. But able to do so much damage is not bad at all. Forcing them to heal continuously, which is not bad. Although they could have, they did heal a lot of my damage, so it's not as effective as you might want it to. Okay, I would have gone for Emperor's Armor. I'm not sure what I would have gotten after this, because the Emperor's Armor wouldn't do a lot if you already have the Phoenix down. I feel like you don't get as much value out of it, unless you're using it for defense purposes, of course. But as for what I would have picked for items, probably some magical defense. Pestilence wouldn't be too bad, because if I'm in the midst of things, then I'll reduce their healing by a good amount. So that's definitely a good option. I could also have gone for the Brawlers to apply that healing reduction onto them. It's more of an offensive pick, which I wouldn't like too much, because the Magicals were dealing a lot of damage. Another option is the Mantle of Discord. I wouldn't have disliked the Mantle of Discord either, because it provides me protections on both sides, cooldown reduction and all the things. Definitely not a bad choice. I think that would have been probably the best choice, if not for the Emperor's Armor, which we didn't really need anymore. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. A little bit different than usual. I mean, it's an Osiris. You don't see them too often. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a request, please let me know. Please let me know down in the comments. Get me gods, game modes, anything, as always. any combinations. You can also request gods for Assault, for instance. It will take some time, but I can definitely try it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.